morning we're going to carry on with our upper body strengthening for our posture, and we're going to add in, I'm going to use the band, so I've got 3 different colours here, they're 3 different resistances, and just carry on with the theme of mobilising, doing a bit of strengthening and then doing a bit of stretching at the end. Okay, so I'd just like you to lift your shoulders to your ears and drop them. So if you could just do that for me and just sort of see how they're feeling. That's it. And then as you stand, what I'd like you to do is to pop your hand on your lower abdominals and just lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. So we're not tucking under or poking it out the back door. So feel that your pelvis, your hip bones are upright. So here. And then I'd like you to pop your hand on your sternum and just see whether you have to sort of lift your sternum so that you have to sort of feel longer and taller in your posture. So just bearing in mind how that feels. Well done. So pop your hands on your shoulders and let's just do one circle back and then the other with those shoulders. That's it, because we're using the shoulders, and then I'd like you to do both together. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And last one. And then I'd like you to lift your arms up, place your hands one on top of the other, and just bring one elbow back and then the other elbow back. And then drop the hands down. So lift up, place the hands one on top of the other. And so here, just getting that bit of rotational movement through the spine. Now I know the spine isn't the shoulders, but it's all connected. And if we just focus solely on one part, it's not really going to be as much benefit as if we actually mobilise everything around it too. So bring the arms up, and I'd like you to just squeeze the shoulder blades together, bring the hands down, back in front. So as you lift, think about retracting the shoulder blades back. That's it. And then we're going to do 2 more of those, and then I'm going to ask you to come and place your hands on your knees, and then we're going to just lengthen and round the back. So flex and extend. So lengthen and round. So think about your lower back as you lengthen and round your spine. That's it. Now take your attention to your shoulders as well. So draw the shoulder blades back and then round and then lengthen again and round. That's it. Oh, feel that movement in there. Perfect. And one more, just come up to sitting. So just roll those shoulders back and just come and place your elbows on your shoulders and just see if they're a little bit freer. That's it. So again through, and then we'll take it to a nice long arm. There we go. So just a long arm here and a long arm here. Now if you could press your hand away, just see how that feels. A little bit different. Now both together. So circling those arms round. And then bring them forwards for me. This might feel different, might feel nicer. And then back. That's it. And one more. And then we're good to go. Brilliant. So just shake out those arms. So yesterday we did the dumbwaiter, and the day before we did VW with our arms. So we're going to just do those both again so that we, feel that we're happy with what we're doing. So I'd like you to take your arms up in a V shape, so it doesn't matter how wide it is. And then I'd like you to pull your elbows down towards the floor. So as you reach up and pull those elbows down, so take your attention to the back of the body, to the posterior, and I'd like you to notice where your shoulder blades are. So when you bring your arms up, are you squeezing your ears? If you are, just take them a little bit wider and bring your elbows down, because it doesn't have to be a perfect V, it can be a soft V. Okay, so the next exercise we did was the dumbwaiter, where we opened the arms here. So again, doing exactly the same thing as you stand tall, just opening those arms out to the side. And if you remember, when you come down onto the wall or the floor, it feels very different, doesn't it? Perfect. So we're going to pick up a band. Now then, as I say, I've got 3 different strengths here. So my yellow one is my weakest or my lightest. Then the pink one is my intermediate, and the purple is my strongest band, or the hardest one to pull apart. So the reason for picking up the lightest band is so that we can start to feel and sense what's going on, because if we go for a strong band straight away, we might end up pulling the band or really sort of leaning forward because we're trying really hard to stretch the band. And it's not really a strength exercise, this. This is about noticing how the body's moving in the correct way, and then you can add in the extra strength, the extra resistance, the weight, whatever it is you want to add. So take the band quite wide to start off with, and then you're just going to lift the arm up, and then again just pull those elbows down. Now I'm pulling the band down in front of me, so that's just easier to do. That's it. So as you reach up in the V, pull on the band gently, and you'll just notice how your shoulders are working, and also how your back, your upper back, and you'll feel everything sort of pull down into the thoracolumbar fascia, which is connective tissue here. So you could take your arms, and then you could just, to increase this, bring the hands back behind and just see how that is. Now you'll notice how when I bring the band behind me, my arms are in a very flat W, and that's okay too. That's okay. So bring the hands in front and bring them up, and one more, and then take them back behind. And with this light resistance, you'll probably feel there's quite a lot of work going on already. That's it. Perfect. So just shake the arms out, roll those shoulders back, and just get a bit of movement in through the body. I like this to be sort of a pearl necklace as you ripple through the spine. Okay, so the dumb waiter then. So again, we're not having the band short and tight. Have it nice and saggy in the middle. So when you open your arms, it's at the end of the range that you start to pick up that tension. So if you need to bring the band a little shorter, then you can. So you're just feeling those shoulder blades. So as they retract back together, you want to feel that they're being pulled down your back rather than your shoulders lifting up. So feel that the gap is between your ears and shoulders. And also you'll notice how your core, your abdominal muscles, how they switch on and fire up and engage too. So do a couple more of those for me. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. And then just release off. So as time goes on, and it is with consistency, then I could use a stronger band and a stronger band. But initially, just to pick up that tension is really, really important. So let's just roll those shoulders back and then roll them forwards. That's it. And then let's just do a little bit of rotation here. So just try not to keep the feet glued to the floor. Just lift the foot up and just allow yourself that lovely twist. That's it. Come back to the middle and just reaching down from one side to the other so you get that lateral flexion, which again is really important for a healthy back. There we go. So last one here and last one here. Finally, I'd like you to ripple through the spine just to finish off so that you get that lovely movement all the way through your back. And last one. And there we go. Perfect. A little bit of shoulder strengthening, putting the two exercises together. So putting our VW together and putting our dumb waiter together with a little bit of resistance. So well done. Well done.